You're probably sabotaging your chances with women right now and you don't even know it. There are 6 specific behaviors that instantly kill attraction and make women see you as weak, needy, and completely unattractive. The scary part, most guys do at least 3 of these things without realizing it. Then they wonder why women lose interest, they go cold, or they get shoved into the friend zone. If you've ever had a woman seem interested and then suddenly pull away, if you've ever felt like you're doing everything right but still not getting results, chances are you're making one of these deadly mistakes. In this video, I'm going to expose these 6 attraction killers that are destroying your success with women. And I want you to honestly ask yourself, as we go through each one, am I doing this? Because after 20 years of coaching men, I found that simply stopping these 6 behaviors will make women see you as an attractive, high-value man, higher than 90% of the other guys. So pay attention and watch till the end. Your dating life depends on it. I'm Marni, and from here on out, I'm gonna be your very own personal wing girl. Every week, I'm gonna give you the no BS insider information about what women really want versus what they're telling you they want, plus the most effective methods to win over any woman you like. So just hit that subscribe button now so that you never miss out on a video again. Here are the 6 things you should never do with a woman. Number 1, never put her on a pedestal. When a man treats a woman like she's above him, she's better than him, she's prettier than him, it kills attraction. Women don't want to feel worshipped like a goddess, not until later in their relationship. They want a man who seems confident enough to see her as an equal, no matter how beautiful she is. If you're constantly showering her with compliments, agreeing with everything she says, or bending over backwards to please her and do things for her, it signals low value, and that makes women lose interest, and she loses all the respect for you. In fact, the best outcome you might get from her is the friend zone, and that's obviously not what you want. So remember, attraction can't happen if you treat her like she's too good for you and desperately try to earn her approval. You have to treat her like any other woman and refuse to bend over backwards trying to please her. So here's an example of what that might look like. Imagine she cancels your first date at the last minute. Instead of saying, oh, that's fine, don't worry, we can do it tomorrow or another time or whenever you're free, right? Just like letting her off the hook. You tell her, got it, thanks for letting me know. And that's it. You're not going to rush to reschedule because you value yourself. You're not going to beg to see her again. She just blew you off and wasted your time. You're just going to let it be. This little move will show her that you value yourself. It tells her that you've not put her on a pedestal like other men, and that's attractive. Now the ball's in her court. She can let you know whether she's available next week, or she can feel bad about canceling last minute because you are not a man to be canceled on, and she can question whether or not you want to see her again. This commands respect and positions you as a high-value guy. Number 2, never overshare too soon. Being open is great, but dumping your entire life history, your insecurities, or your emotional struggles on a woman early on is just horrible. It puts pressure on her to play therapist instead of a potential partner. Women are attracted to men who reveal themselves gradually, keeping a sense of mystery, right? Not dumpers. That's what gets a woman hooked on you in the early stage, is someone who doesn't dump on you. If you're on the second date telling her about your childhood trauma or your struggles in past relationships, you're doing too much too soon. She doesn't deserve that information yet. Instead, keep it light and playful. Share stories about your travels, your friends, and your hobbies. First tease, build up some romantic tension. This is what the first few dates are for. Deeper conversations can come later once more trust and attraction is solidified. Number 3, never be afraid of tension. Just like I'm doing now. Some men are so scared of awkward silences or sexual tension that they rush to fill the gaps. But women actually like a little bit of tension. It builds anticipation and chemistry. If you avoid eye contact, or change the subject too quickly, or crack nervous jokes whenever things get intimate or too quiet, she's going to see insecurity and weakness. Confidence means being comfortable with silence and closeness. For example, on a date, if there's a quiet moment, instead of rambling nervously to fill that void, hold eye contact and smile. If you do that, the silence becomes magnetic instead of awkward. It pulls her in instead of pushing her away. Many women will later say, that moment when you just looked at me, or when he just looked at me, that's when I wanted him. So let there be some tension. Tension's good. Tension builds attraction. It's what we need to spark more attraction. And speaking of those magnetic eye contact moments that make her heart melt, I want to tell you about today's video sponsor, Tiege Hanley, because when she's looking deep into your eyes and getting lost in the tension, she's also getting a close-up view of your face. And trust me, you want that view to be absolutely irresistible. So Tiege Hanley is one of the world's best skincare lines for men and will help make sure your skin is clean, fresh, less wrinkly, and oh so kissable. Skincare is not just for women anymore. Tiege Hanley has made taking care of your skin super easy by sending you these boxes that come with everything you need to take care of your skin, as well as instructions on how to do it all. But you don't have to just take my word for it, because they have 15,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. And because Tiege is sponsoring this video, they're offering you an amazing deal. So I want you to click the first link in the description to get 40% off your skincare system and a free gift from Tiege. Plus, as a member, you're always going to get 20% off for life. And right now, you also get a choice of 1 or 2 prizes, free gifts valued at $20 each. So start your amazing skincare journey today with Tiege Hanley. Thank you, Tiege, for sponsoring this video. All right, number 4, never stop leading. One of the biggest turnoffs for women is when a man expects her to make all the decisions and expects her to lead. That is masculine and unattractive. From choosing where to eat, to planning dates, to going for a kiss, initiate sex, leadership matters. And it's a man's job. That's very archaic to say, I know, but it's true. It's a man's job. Women naturally feel more feminine, attracted, and turned on when a man takes charge in a confident, self-assured way. That's the quality women most crave in a guy. And it doesn't mean you should be bossy or aggressive or domineering. It means you should take the initiative to make things happen instead of expecting her to do it. So for example, instead of saying, so what do you want to do on a date? Try. There's a great little rooftop bar I know. Let's grab a drink there. That shows leadership. She can disagree, but that shows leadership, and women find it extremely sexy. In fact, just building that habit of leading will completely change the way women see you, and you'll create attraction on demand. Number 5, never shy away from physical contact. Too many men are scared to initiate light, appropriate touch when meeting a woman or going on a first date. They keep things overly platonic, which makes the woman question if he sees her in a romantic way. And it ruins the chances of anything sexual happening between the two of them, especially for that night. Because here's the thing. Women need a physical connection before physical intimacy. It's like slow stepping into things. And like I mentioned in the last point about leadership, it's on you to take charge and build that physical connection with her. You have to be bold enough as a man to initiate it at the right moments, get her used to your touch, and move things forward, or else it's just not going to happen. Remember, without touch, things feel like friendship, not a sexual relationship. The longer you go without touch, the more you solidify the friendship. So early touch and touch often. Not in a sleazy, like grabby way, of course, but in a casual and confident way and like sexy way, and you can build that up. So for example, when introducing yourself, shake her hand, hold it for an extra second, give her a high five and excitement, like get that physical touch happening. Like lightly touch her arms when she's laughing, guide her through a crowd with your hand on her lower back, playfully bump her shoulder if she teases you. These small touches communicate confidence and interest without words. It also like signifies leadership. It builds instant chemistry, and it makes it easier to move things forward in a sexual direction. Okay, number 6, never be too available. Look, if you're always free, always responding instantly, and always putting her above everything else, this new girl in your life, it just looks like you don't have a life. Like you have nothing else going on, and that makes you a low-value guy. You need to understand that women are only drawn to men who have their own priorities, their passions, and their goals. Men who don't make her the center of their existence and shower her with time and attention wherever possible. For instance, if a woman texts you last minute asking to hang out and you cancel plans with your friends to go see her, it doesn't work. But if you say, I can't tonight, I'm free Thursday, it shows you have your own life and standards. And that makes you more attractive to her, even if it upsets her in that moment. And as you become closer, you can cancel plans, right? Like once you're committed to each other. Remember, if your time and attention is too easily available to her, she won't value it. It's just human nature. Scarcity is what drives value. So you must be more selective with your time and your attention. That's when she'll respect it and assign high value to you. Speaking of which, if you need a little extra help to amplify the attraction that you're going to create. So after you do all these things, so she's pulsing with desire and practically begging you to be with her. I have something that you're absolutely going to love. I put together a free cheat sheet of flirting tactics that speed up a woman's attraction for you. These are the only flirting tactics you need to create that raw sexual spark and desire in a woman that makes her crave you physically. And you can get immediate access to it if you click the link below. All of these tactics are simple and easy to do for any guy. I made it just for you specifically, and they come with word-for-word flirting lines you can use right away. Even if you're shy, you're awkward, or just out of practice. In fact, you learn this once, and you can get women on repeat using it over and over again, because women are wired to feel attraction and excitement when you say these things to her. So click the link below and get your free copy of my flirting sheet. I promise you, it is a total game changer, and it'll forever change the way women look at you and respond to you. That said, thanks for watching this video till the end. I hope you found it useful. I know you found it useful, and as always, I will see you next week.